Hello guys, this is Rutuja Dindore and I'm pleased to announce that I completed task 3 which has been associated under Data Science and Business Analytics internship. So let's start by understanding the problem statement. So basically we have a sample Superstore dataset and the task is to perform a EDA on sample Superstore dataset and to create a dashboard. So as you can see, I have created the dashboard in Power BI. So the major thing is to visualize some weaker sections to which we can basically increase the profit, or we can suggest the superstore how they can increase the profit by analyzing the weaker sections. So let's start by understanding some basic components of the dataset. So over here the sum of sale is 2.30 million, the sum of profit is 2,86,000, sum of quantity has been sold as far now is 38,000, some count of city which is a distinct count is 531. So let's start with the first graph. So over here I have plotted this graph on the basis of sum of profit, sum of sales by state. So you can see these are the sum of profits and these pink bar are the sum of profit and these are the sum of sales. So if you have noticed one thing, in Texas basically the sum of sale is 1,70,000 but the profit for the same is 25,000, which is negative, so it is a loss actually. So this is one thing which is like a major concern, and Superstore should work on this and basically find out some underlying issues associated with this. It is not only Texas, even the some of the states have the negative profits, a negative loss actually. It is affecting on their profit, so they should basically focus on this. Then we have seen sum of quantity by segment. So if you have noticed over here, the major segment is from the customer segment rather than corporate and home office. Custom consumer segment is great and large, that's really a good thing, but along with that the corporate and home office, the thing is the major bulk buying will be coming from a corporate and a home office section. So they should focus on how they will able to increase the demand from corporate and home office as well, including consumer. Then over here the sum of profit, sum of sales by category. So if you have seen that in technological and office appliance, technological is basically is one of the huge category where the sum of profit is large and sum of quantity and sum of profit is actually large over here. When it comes to the office supplies, the sum of profit is like 1,22,490, less than technology. Along with that we have a furniture category as well. So furniture category, we can able to see that the sum of profit is 18,451. So the profit margin is quite less in furniture compared to technological and office supplies. So over here the count of segment is by ship mode and segment. So as we have already identified that the consumer segment is much more dominating one, but now over here there are the four major segments: standard class, second class, first class, same day. So if you have noticed that majorly whether it is a consumer, corporate or home office, majorly people belong for a standard class ship mode. So if especially I can able to see that when it comes to the same day delivery or same day ship mode, the people are not opting for same day. So instead of wasting resources in providing such kind of services for a minimum customer, the minimum customers basically 317 and something like 114, 112. So this is no use to invest the manpower and wasting the time in this. So if they feel if it is not that useful, they should cut off or will basically try to increase the consumer, corporate and home office to go for a same day delivery. It depends. Sum of profit, if you can see, majorly it is from west and east region. So the sample superstore should work on south and central regions to increase the sales as well as the profit. So count of segment, first ship mode, sum of quantity. So we can say the quantity is majorly sold in a standard class and it is like 22,797. So it is huge compared to the other class. Over here the sum of sales, sum of profit. The sum of sales is 22,97,200. Compared to the sale, the profit is not that quite great, not that huge. Should work on increasing profit by focusing on cost reduction policies. Now over here We have already seen that the majorly technological office supplies and furnitures, there are three major categories, but these are some of the subcategories. And in subcategories, the phones, chains, storage tables, binders, machines, these are some of the leading subcategories the peoples are basically referring to. Then we have a sum of profit. The sum of profit is higher in California, New York, Washington. But apart from that, when it comes to the other state, the sum of profit is too low. So the sample store should work upon understanding the issues, what is the demand of the people over there, and should increase the profit margin as well as the sales in those states as well. One thing which I have noticed in the data set is that the maximum discount has been given 80%. So this is huge, right? 80% if anyone is giving the discount, what kind of margin you are expected while selling the goods? So the superstore analysis should focus upon and basically put some of the threshold on imposing discounts on the goods and services as well. So guys, yes, this is the end. This is the superstore data analysis dashboard. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching my video.